Miracle.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to yet another exciting and intriguing Super 4 tournament of the South South Female Cricket League right here at Iyabo Girls High School in Benin City, Edo State. And the game we're about to witness is the second game of the Super 4 between Smashers and Adolo Amazon Cricket Club. And as we can see, Adolo Amazon Cricket Club won the toss and elected to field first. And we have just witnessed the first over, which had 9 runs on the board with Esther Sandy and Blessing Etim both in the crease for Smashers Cricket Club. Esther Sandy playing that all the way to the boundary for 4. That was a good way to start. Esther is currently on 7 runs off 5 balls, and Blessing Etim, the Nigerian national team captain of the female Yellow Greens, is also in the middle with her, who has just faced 2 runs off 2 balls. I have with me Akanemo right here in the comms box. Hello Akanemo, how are you?
Good afternoon, Abayomi. It's good to be here again with you to witness another exciting moment of cricket here from Iyoba College. The temperature has gone down a bit, though it's in the middle of the day. We have the breeze coming through to touch us, and we can see beautiful cricket from here. Iyoba is where we are.
Ioba is where we are, and that's what he has just said for Makanemo, as we are witnessing a very intriguing game. The first game that was played earlier on in the day was between Ideya Royals Cricket Club and Pathfinders Cricket Club, which ended in Ideya. Oh, lovely shot there by Esther Sunday, pushing in between covers and extra covers for a single. Both batters are well experienced. They are currently Nigerian national team players, so I'm not quite surprised that they are taking advantage of the space and the way the Amazon bowlers Amazon bowlers are actually bowling.
Yes, the bowling's from the forest end here. The captain facing, but there was no contact there. And Abayomi, I would say that was a wide. That's a call from the umpire. I think the Amazon girls are certainly having a surprise in their pocket, because being able to come out winning the toss, but you elect to field first, means that there's something you have in the back with this star-studded partnership. A delivery there and a contact, a direct one to the opposite wicket. sudden surprise there. One of the Centurions is taken out by just a stroke of arrow and luck. Abayomi, did you see this coming?
I was just about to have a laugh about it. Let's say that's in the replay. She takes it quite slowly, jumps up, plays it down, and the fielder just had a tiny touch to it. Just a tiny touch. Not another way Batha would want to leave the field. It's going to be classified as a run out for her, but not a way Salem Sunday would wish to actually leave the field. But hey, it is a dismissal in cricket, and Smashers have just lost their first wicket, having scored 17 runs in 1.4 overs. And this game is actually going to be a 20 overs cricket game, so we will be seeing 20 overs from each side.
Well, excitement has started pouring in, especially for the Amazons. They are doing quite well there. Fate was on their side, as one of the Centurions that we expected to enact her feat again has just been taken out. That missile was not expected, but it comes. This is cricket. Another wicket keeper, another batter is here. Can you help us at Bayomi with the scoreboard?
Salome Sunday.
Salome Sunday. That's wonderful. Bowling from the forest end. The delivery taken, but that has been stopped by the square leg fielder. A good one there, and a good delivery, and a good shot, and a good fielding. This is what we are taking and enjoying at Yoba College. Wherever you are, come on to the NCF website and go up to the Edo State Cricket Association sites and their media handles. You can join us to enjoy this fun.
You're definitely right. Join us to enjoy and have fun with this game. And that has dot ball will bring us to the end of the second over. And as it's 17 for 1 in 2.0 overs. Let's quickly run through the team sheets of both sides. First, we have the team list of Amazon, where we have Beauty Ogoye, Joy Ozoazu, Omoge Egbukon, Grace Olawale, Favor Oboyen, Favor Efyong, Rachel Olawole, Gloria Idenhe, Pecula Eguretor, Blessing Andrew Obehi, and the 12th man is Presence Odo.
Okay, from the Smashers end, we have Blessing Frank, the captain, Sarah, Esther Sandy, Blessing Etim, Precious Osom, Salome Sunday, Sarah Etim, the wicket keeper, Namso Nyong, Praise Basi, Nsisong, Dianke, we have a Kemini Oscar, a Didion Towa, and the 12th man is Abasi Keme Frank. They are all in the mix for the Smashers. Can they actually smash? Time will tell.
Yeah, definitely time will tell. Straight 2 points, but no ball declared by the umpire. She had to raise her hands and say that's a no ball, and that's a free hit. Oh, lovely shot there by Salome Sunday, and lovely piece of fielding there by Jesse number 20. Lovely fielding there. That should be a wide ball on the leg side. This is not what Adolo Amazon will be hoping for. They're bowling it too much on the leg side. Maybe because the two batters are currently facing are both national team players, so they're probably trying to be careful. But hey, a batter on the opposite side is your enemy on any day, anytime. When both of you go to war, you just have to battle it out. You don't have to pay respect, even if she's the one that teaches you cricket. That's what you want to see. Straight to cup, straight to point, no run taken. Another square cord, this time goes towards the right hand of point, but extra covers comes into the play and they would only have one run. With just 3 balls already bowled, it's 21 runs on the board. Current run rate is 8.40. So the projected has gone to 1.68. 168 runs if they continue at this rate. Oh, very well bowled. Blessing Etim had to step forward to play for defensive on that. Appeal for LBW, not given, declined there by the umpire. Obviously that was going towards the leg side. That wasn't even threatening the stump, so there was no way that finger could have been raised up. 2 balls, I beg your pardon, last ball to be bowled. Straight towards square leg. Who picks it up? Looking at the team of Amazon, they seem to be an average age of 15 to 20 years old. Most of them are quite young in this side, so it's going to be like a vastly experienced game for them, playing against an experienced side like Smashers Cricket Club, all the way from Port Harcourt.
All the way from Uyo, to be corrected there by my partner. Smashers plays alongside with Rangers from Uyo, Akwa Ibom State capital, and they are here in Edo State, hundreds of kilometers away from home, in a very harsh weather that is different from theirs. But I think they will keep it up because as cricketers, most of them have had experience outside the country. Talking about the likes of Salome Sunday, Esther Sandy, Bless Netim. Outside these, we have quite some juniors, Abayomi, in the team, which if you talk about the age average, wow, that was opportunity for dismissal, but I think the batter run into the crease and is safe. Talking about the age average of this Adolo Amazons, rather, you said it's about 20. I think if you look at the first 5 team players of our Smashers, they are the few adult there, the rest looks very young. I think they will have advantage in the fielding aspect of the game, unlike Adolo that may have both in batting and in fielding. A delivery and a shot taken, and it went beyond the midfield and here towards the boundary, but it's been stopped by the fielder. Return to the bowler. I think that was 2 runs. Certainly 2 runs. Okay, let's hear from Abayomi.
That was a lovely shot there by the captain of the national team, and the captain of 1-run shot there declared there by Marvelous, the umpire, who's standing right here at the forest end. It's either Blessing Etim didn't get to the crease on time, or she didn't grab her bat early there. Up in the air, can this be taken? It goes over her. She misjudged the ball, and Salome had to dive in. That was more like a poor shot from the captain. She played it too early. Didn't see the ball into the middle of the bat. She swung the bat too early, and she was just lucky that mid-off mistimed the flight of the ball, and the ball just went slightly above her for 2 runs. And now we have Salome Sunday trying to readjust her pads, as she had to dive in earlier on to be able to grant her bat and stay safely in the crease. While we wait for her, let's just quickly tell you that earlier on the toss was taken, and Smashers Cricket Club opted to bat first, as they were the one who won the toss. So we're back to the game. Favour bowling from the Forest end. Lovely shots there by the captain of the Nigerian side, Blessing Etim, but it's cut by the longer fielder, who had to run all the way to ensure that that ball doesn't go all the way to the boundary. Lovely piece of fielding there by the young lad. It's too early for the captain to be gasping for breath, as she just puts her head down. Maybe she feels disappointed that the ball didn't go to the boundary. Favour rewinds at hand, ensuring that the ball gets closer to the batter this time, maybe because she's giving it too much width. And that was a dot ball, and we're waiting for the last ball of the over, as it's 27 for 1, 3.5 overs. Shot of a good length, very well played by Blessing Etim, and that has raced all the way to the boundary for 4. Lovely shots there by Blessing Etim, the captain, and that 4 will bring us to the end of the over, as it's Blessing Etim on 11 runs off 13 balls, and Salome Sunday 2 of 5 balls, 31 for 4, 31 for 1 after 4 overs.
Sorry, I'm trying to check my previous.
Favour Obone is the new. Oh, very well played by Salome Sunday. She saw the loose ball, and that should race all the way to the boundary for 4. Lovely shot there by Salome Sunday. Loose ball, so full, straight into the middle of the bat. That's classic from Salome Sunday. Ooh.
Abayomi, this is like a semi-finals match. I believe as a bowler you wouldn't want to give the smashers, top hitters a loose ball, would you?
Not with the likes of Salama Sunday. You know how vastly experienced she is, and she can destroy a team any day, anytime. So you definitely don't want to do that. So no ball declared there by the umpire.
Another big opportunity for Salome Sunday to show her class with the free hit. Don't forget, she has been one of those called up in the Commonwealth Best 11. The delivery here from Groove N. Oh, stop! What a beautiful stop! What a beautiful stop there by Adola Amazon's midfielder.
I can understand that kind of more. You calling it midfield? It's because of the Nigerian national football team. Oh, misfield there by the fielder at point, allowing the ball to go for just one run. I can understand that kind of more. I understand you very well because of the football game that is going to happen tomorrow. Yes, we might be playing cricket, but doesn't mean we don't root for the Super Eagles and winning the game against Cote d'Ivoire tomorrow. Hopefully they get to bring the trophy, but it's back into this game. Lovely shot. Oh, misfield again. Point needs to be very more energetic. She can't just be allowing those balls to beat her, because those balls were directly into her. She just needs to hold on to the ball and not force the batters to go for a single.
Quite some youthful fielders for Adola Amazons, but I think the captains need to check the fieldings that where these batters have advantage, they should bring in quite flexible and experienced fielders to curtail the damage that these smashers may do. Another late cut, but miss. Could that be a miss? Okay, the ball retrieved now. Let's see it from the umpire. Was that a bye or played? I think it was played. A late cut from the captain, and they had just one run.
Late cut from Salome Sunday. Well, I beg your pardon, that was Blessing Etim that played that late cut earlier, and that dot ball has brought us to the end of the over. Ladies and gentlemen, if you look at your screen right now, it is 40 for 1 in 5 overs. This is really a good use of the power play by the Smashers Cricket Club. If they continue at this way, we're looking at either 150 or possibly 200. And it will be good to actually have 200 as the first team to score 200 in this Super 4 and this year's Female League.
I still have my data. That means it's crazy.
Straight on the ground towards middle for a single by the captain, Blessing Etim. Straight to a silly. They need to find the gap, and just like you said earlier, Akanemo, that they need to have fielders at the right positions, and I think that is what Adola Amazon have done, keeping the fielders at the right positions and ensuring that the ball does not beat the gap. Now this time straight to point. Who has her body behind it? Can she cut off it? Yes, she does. This is a lovely piece of fielding by the Amazon Dollar girls. They're really ensuring that the loose balls they had in the initial 5.2 overs are being cut off now, and they are doing extremely very well for not just their side, but ensuring that they cut off the runs. Now this time she pierces through the grab. Salome Sunday play that with so much power and with so much energy, and that has gone all the way to the boundary for 4. Lovely shots there by Salome Sunday.
Quite interesting to see her back in her form, in her elements here in Yoba. I think Salome Sunday has been one beautiful cricketer from Nigeria, and she was down a couple of times, but I think with few pep talks from our captain and our mentor, blessing him, she's back connecting the ball now, and it's going in for a fine leg, but there's somebody there that has stopped it. Beautiful play here from the two teams. Beautiful bowling, nice batting, and perfect fielding.
Up in the air, missed field by Point, allowing that to go all the way to the boundary for 4. She had every opportunity to hold on to that, but that just went in between her hands for a boundary 4 to end the over.
I think these smashers are starting to take the pound of flesh out of Amazons for taking out Esther Sunday in such unexpected manner. That was a brilliant shot from the Commonwealth selected 11 player. I think she's one of the best batters from the associate cricket countries in Africa. Give it up, gentlemen, to Bless and Salome Sunday.
Olawale now into the attack from the palm tree end, and the first ball she bowled was a white ball. On the ground, straight off in the V. Is that a misfield? Yes, it is, and allows the batters goes for 2 runs. Not the kind of misfield you would want to be having at this time. So as it stands, Idea Royals Cricket Club are at the finals of the 2023, played straight, at the finals of the 2023-2024 South-South Female League, and Pathfinders will be playing at the 3rd place. So the winner of this game will be facing Idea Royals in the finals tomorrow, while the loser will be playing in the 3rd place alongside with Pathfinders Cricket Club.
I think Pathfinders will need to find their path there back to victory after giving this victory to Idea Royals. But I must commend Idea Royals. They have held their cool to show that they are the big girls in this tournament, and this is their home soil. Another home soil team, Adola Amazons. Can they take it out from the visitors? Smashers Cricket Club of Rio. A delivery there, a cool one, but has to be defended by the batter on the striking end. Blessing at him. Another delivery expected from the Palm Grove side. Ball floated and is being punished for it, and that's a 1 bounce 4. That is beautiful. That is amazing. You dare not give such a ball for the most capped player in the national female team. Blessing at him. Wonderfully taken. Abayomi, I think we are going to see more of this in the second innings. What do you think?
Yeah, we should be seeing more of this. Blessing Etim knows, and she's vastly experienced. She understands very well what she needs to do, and that is what she's doing extremely and well. While she turning her back, she just needs to play on the front foot, play in the V. That's what you need as an opening batter. Don't start looking for the slug shot. Play in the V. Put your bat straight. Keep your head in behind the ball. It's easier to score runs in the V than trying to play across the line. If she keeps her front foot and her head behind the ball all the time, she gets those singles one after the other, and when the loose one comes, she punishes it. But if time she's trying to convert a good ball into a bad ball, she might technically lose her wicket in between.
I think this is a good lesson from Abayomi here. I understand you start a cricket academy very soon, and I'll be the first student, I bet you. And that was a good coaching instruction, batting instruction precisely from the great one behind the voice, Abayomi. It's good to be here beside you, and I think the weather is becoming a bit more friendly despite the harshness of the climate. I mean, the weather, we have breeze hitting us from this end. That was a delivery, no contact, a dot ball there. And I think Salome needs to wake up. She's becoming casual, and if she doesn't, an intelligent bowler can take advantage of that. Staying focused is the game. Bowling from the forest side. Straight delivery and a nice shot taken. Stop, and the batters could only manage a single run. Okay, we leave it on to Abayomi to give us the stats, the current strike rate, and the runs.
Just 7.2 overs. 7.2 overs gone. 59 runs on the board. Blessing Etim is 21 of 20 balls. Salome Sunday is 18 of 20 balls. Current run rate is 7.87, and the projected score has now gone to 157 if they continue at 7.87 strike rate. Oh, very well bowled by Olawale, keeping it wicket to wicket. That's what you want to see from her. You can see she's telling her, encouraging her, and boosting herself and telling her, look, I'm bowling to the most capped female cricketer in Nigeria, and if she can go forward defensive and I have to keep her thinking, yes, that is a check in my books. This time Blessing goes across. I said it earlier in the previous over. Play in the V, keep the bat straight, don't try crossing the ball, stop trying to force the ball, just keep it playing the V, and you would always keep scoring runs. I think she would understand, as she is vastly experienced and a mentor to most of these female cricketers right here in the south. Good well left and good bowling. What a way to end the over, as it's 59 for 1 after 8 overs. And there you have it on the batting scorecard. Blessing Etim and Salome Sunday keeping the partnership going and ensuring that they have a good total on the board. It's just 10 extras being bowled all through this 8 overs. And one person I have to give kudos to again is the man behind the camera. One man who just loves holding the cameras, and not only that, he is the facility manager of the famous cricket ground in Nigeria, in fact the home of cricket in Nigeria, Mr. Rickson Tete. I've actually forgotten his Nigerian name, so I'm trying to, once I remember his Nigerian name, I would mention it.
Please, that will be justice for you to share his Nigerian name. That is the man I keep calling Guru Tete, and he's quite a good hand behind the camera, very good one to have. And I didn't know that this other cap was added to his feather. I mean, this feather was added to his cap, rather. The man in charge of the Lords of Nigeria. Beautiful there. I think he would owe me some drinks after this moment of glory. Yeah. Beautiful one here. We are back into action. Smashers Cricket Club of Uyo against Adolo Amazons here at Ida College. A delivery taken. Oh, sorry. That has been played to the point. A weak one. And the fielders just had it easy to stop that. A slow one, but given a shot, misfield there, and then they had another chance to make a single. 2 runs for the batters. Abayomi, I think this lady should not make these errors when they are facing the big girls in the middle. Would they be able to chase a big target? And that's a wicket down. I said it. Salome Sunday was too casual, and the result has just come in. She's been bold. I do not know the bowler's name, but I think Abayomi will field up with that.
Olawale was the bowler who bowled it wicket to wicket. Salome Sunday mistimed the ball, mistimed the flight of the ball, swung the bat very late, and that has taken a wicket. If we have the director to show us the replay. Oh yes, thank you very much, director, TV director. He's doing very well behind the scenes. And there you can see Salome Sunday taking her time, had a very good back lift, went forward, and you could see from the slow replay she misjudged the flight of the ball, and her off stump just went crashing.
That's a sad one, but it's cricket, and this is what makes it fantastic. This is what makes it interesting. Wherever you are, you can spare out this weekend, come with the family. We have space here. Enjoy the cricket. A new batter is coming in. That looks like Osam. Okay, she's coming in to face the giant slayer of a bowler. Okay, I'll hand over the mic for the main person behind the commentary box to fill us in while Osam is taking her guard.
Osam is the new batter in. She has to stay in there with Blessing Etim. The last time Blessing Etim stayed this long was the game against Namibia in the World Cup qualifiers, where she had to hold her end, and that was the last game of Nigeria in the qualifiers. Blessing Etim batted with 6 batters before she eventually lost her wicket. She held on that innings for Nigeria, because at that point in time we thought we had already lost under 50 runs, but she held us high, and that is what she's doing for her side. Even though they are 2 wickets down, it's just 61 runs on the board. Lovely shot, straight 2 points. Blessing says no, stay there, no run. Up in the air, Sile couldn't dive to her left, and just a sloppy fielding, allowing the batters to go for 2 runs. And also, ladies and gentlemen, if you must know, Blessing Etim actually coached every single player in the Smashers cricket team. So it's more like the coach playing with the players. So you can know how interesting it will be for each and every one of them in that center playing alongside with their coach.
A magnificent cricketer, you must say, Nigeria has have here. Have here in the person of Blessing Etim, and when she was sent down to the south, her hometown, she has become an enigma, and these girls call her Mama. It's beautiful to see her play with them. They respect her, and she has encouraged them and showed them how to become a star, and they are really doing that. right from all the first the opener that started with her to the fifth batter now. They're all tutored by Blessing Item. Facing it herself now. A big one there over the bowler. And just drop. Can they make it a two? They're sustaining themselves and they have actually done that. Two save runs for the Smashers. Blessing Item still on the striking end. And the bowler is coming from the forest end. She's trying to reset her fielders. Maybe a strategy to take down this giant of a person called Blessing Item. Also known as E4, and when she came down to Akwa Ibom, all of us was hearing NCF staffs and senior players calling her Item. We said no, that's not her name, because down there we don't have a female answering Item. Yes, she has struck one. Assam now on the striking end. How beautiful to see the likes of Assam growing from a toddler in cricket, and now she's a big girl that is striking wonderful shots for Smashers. All thanks to Blessing Item. Who do we have like that in the male status?
There are a lot of them. We have the one we call Coach Henshaw Ewa. He was a very big, huge mentor to almost all the cricketers who made the national teams back then in the 90s and even in the 80s. He himself, he also played. He played alongside with the likes of Kome. Oh, lovely shot. Straight to point. Run out chance. A call not given. Talking about Coach Ewa Henshaw, he played alongside with the likes of Kome Agodo, Kwesi Sego, Kofi Sego, Banabi Ephraim, just to mention a few. They were good in their days. And Coach Ewa Henshaw, one of the games I watch him coach these young mentors like the likes of Tayo Atoloye, Endurance Ofem, Gashon, the man we call Pop Action back then, Aruna from Kaduna, was at the NWAG in Lagos. I remember that I was scoring at that game, and I can tell you that was the first time I knew how tense the cricket game can actually be when Nigeria was playing Sierra Leone. Very well bowled. Oh, she couldn't stop that. That's what I said. Playing in the V's, not trying to play across the line, and that's what Blessing Etima do. So talking about Coach Ewa Henshaw, he's one of the greatest mentor or cricketers play. I know Rickson himself is behind the camera, is nodding his head and saying yes, I'm quite right about that. He was one man that every cricketer in the ODIs, you want to be under him. He knew when to tell you to strike the ball. He knew when to tell you to hold on to it. He's still active up in the air. Can that be taken? Oh, drop catch. Not what you want to have at this time. You can see the bowler telling her that you should have taken that catch. She knew how important that catch was. And that drop catch has brought us to the end of the 10th over as it's 69 for 2.
Yeah, end of an over. A twilight for somebody that I've heard so much, but I think I'm so pleased to hear how much he mentored a lot of persons in the 80s and the 90s to play cricket for Nigeria. Talking about Coach Ewa Henshaw. I think the first time I met him, he looked so much like Asian, dark skin, or somebody from the, what would you say, from the Aboriginals. He has dark skin but curly white hair. I think I'm correct about me. That's the figure we are talking about. Okay, I think my first I think towards the twilight of Ofem, one of those he has mentored. I saw him at TBS Lagos. It's quite a figure to behold. And Ofem also inspired people like us in cricket. When we understood cricket first time that it was so expensive, but he told us that you can practice with the tennis ball. I think that was breaking of the ice for us down south where we couldn't get equipment. That's a shot from Osam, and they have made a single there. Good fielding from Adola Amazons. Let's see the current strike rates and the form that the Smashers have.
Current run rate is 6.89. We'd like to sincerely apologize for the audio glitches that you're hearing in between. Straight on the ground. That's what she needs. Play according to the ball. Straight on the ground. You don't need to look for the boundaries. Just push around. The runs would definitely come. And now she has the opportunity as the umpire is signaling a no ball. That was way above the waist level. And you can see the umpire signaling a no ball, and Blessing Etim now has the opportunity to either go at this or still play in the V. She's been bowled, however, it's actually a free hit. She would have just gone straight. That ball was slow. Good bowling there from Olawale. She actually reduced the pace of the ball and bowled it short of a good length, keeping it slow. Just like we've both said while we're off the mic, that the batters, once they see a free hit, they are so eager to hit the ball. And now she has now been bowled officially. The same ball she bowled previously is the same ball she bowled to Blessing Etim, and Blessing Etim didn't learn from the previous ball, and she just got dismissed officially by Olawale.
Great one there, Olawale. I didn't see this coming, but a Blessing should have seen it. The signs were there. A free hit was given, but a very slow ball was sent to her. And now it was a preparation for what to come. She's out. The mama of the Smashers is out. And the tail enders are coming in. What is going to be the result at the end of the day for Smashers? Would they be able to smash Adolo? Only time would tell. Biomi can still update us with the current info and statistics and see the projected score at the standing at the moment.
Projected score is 139. The current run rate is 6.95, and it's 73 for 3 after 10.3 overs. Jersey number 10 for Smashers is currently on strike. Sarah Etim is the batter who's currently on strike, putting on jersey number 10. Pushed to points, roll. She saw the opportunity. That was a 50. Another run out chance. Can this be taken? Very slow throw from the fielder who backed up points. She was at cover. She backed up points, and then she allowed the batters to go for a second.
Interestingly, Biomi, Sarah Etim has a history, and that's quite remarkable. I can remember when we took cricket to introduce in our school, she came up and she dropped a particular sport, I think wrestling or volleyball, patronized cricket, and few months after she was called up in the trials, and she made it to the national team thanks to Blessing Etim, who later coached her after we made the introduction. And incidentally, where the beautiful story about Sarah Etim is documented is that the first official net and cricket turf in Akwa Ibom and former Aqua Cross is erected in our school. And she has since become a role model. A lot of kids in that school want to play and get to the national call up, just like Sarah Etim. She's the wicket keeper, one of the wicket keepers for the national female Yellow Greens. Kudos to her. And still thanks to Blessing Etim, who is like Ewa Henshaw. Tell us about some of those legends that we have in cricket, like Olisa.
Lovely shot towards point for a single. Oh, I beg your pardon, backward a point for a single. Rachel is the bowler bowling from the palm tree end. We sincerely apologize for the names you're seeing as regards the bowler. It has been stuck at Olawale. We're currently trying to resolve it from the technical end. Once that has been resolved, we'll be able to get on the real names of each bowlers that has bowled. Projected score has gone to 128. Oh, lovely shot there by Etim, finding the gap between point and gully to take 2 runs. She has a masculine physique. The first time I actually saw her, I was about to call Leke and tell him. Sorry, I was about to call Leke and tell him, when do you have a male in this your side? And then when they told me, oh, it's actually a female, and I saw her take off the cap, and I was like, oh, okay, she's actually a female.
Yeah, I remember I gave you a hint about her. Before she joined cricket, she was doing wrestling for us college. And she was okay, I was distracted by the call of the umpire. Okay, so we have Sarah Etim, very aggressive athlete in her former sports and now for cricket. Currently on duties for the Smashers, who are trying to smash out the hopes of Adola Amazons. End of an over.
83 runs, 13 overs gone. I must say that this innings has actually been faster than I expected. There hasn't been any delay or there hasn't been any break in between. And I must say kudos to every single one. I thought the ball before this was actually a no ball. I thought it was a no ball because I thought the ball was flying way above the waist level of the batter. But hey, the umpire thought otherwise. And it's 83 for 3 after 13 overs. Lovely shots there on the ground. Will they go for 2 comfortable runs? Yes, they are. That's the 2 runs that you are going for. All right, then. Thank you very much to the technical team for ensuring that the bowler's name have been effected. And now we have Obien Favor currently bowling her third over, 2.1 overs, 19 runs conceded. Straight up, very well bowled, wicket to wicket. That's what she's doing, bowling with her shoulders, ensuring that the ball just goes wicket to wicket and forcing the batter to come play for the front foot. Straight, oh, very well bowled in the V, very well played by Etim as well. In the V, that's how you score runs. The easiest way to score runs is just keep the bat straight, score in the V. 1 run, it's all that is required.
Sorry, you have given me water.
White ball declared there by the umpire, Marvelous. Signaling to the scorer, that's a white ball. As it's 96 for 3 after 15 overs. Current run rate is 6.40. Projected score is 128. Idahi is the new bowler bowling from the Forest End, putting on jersey number 8. Again to the leg side, another wide ball. This is not what they want to be doing at this point, Adolo Amazon. They don't want to be conceding too much extras. And you can see they bowled a total of 18 extras in 15 overs. They need to cut off these extras. Just need to find a way to cut these extras off. Oh, very well bowled this time. Straight to the batter who had to go forward defensive. Again to the leg side, another wide ball. Now you can see from the gestures of her teammates, they're telling her, you know what, you need to bowl it wicket to wicket. Let the ball brush from your ears down. Don't just try to do anything extra. Just make sure the ball brushes from your ear straight down. That would give you the wicket to wicket that you need. Up in the air, but oh, so unlucky. She wanted to complete the catch, but she saw a fielder coming right in front of her, and she just had to hold on rather than commit herself. She just had to allow that one run to go. Another ball again to the leg side. 4 balls already on the leg side. And she has only bowled 2 balls, so she has 4 balls left. 5 runs already considered, and this is just her first over. I'm sure the captain will be asking herself, did she make the right decision bringing her in to bowl from the Forest End of the field? And there she has a wicket. She got a wicket despite bowling 4 balls to the leg side. She finally has a wicket to her kitty. And that's what I expected her to do all day. Bowl the ball, raise the hand, brush in your ears, wicket to wicket. You would have had 6 balls already gone by this time. But as fate would have it, she has a wicket to her kitty, and it's 100 for 4 in 15.3 overs. Lovely piece of bowling there by Idehia. Keeping it wicket to wicket. Middle stump, ensuring that the wicket goes off. And that's what she has done. And you have a new batter coming in for Smashers. Frank Blessing, who tinted her hair. Reminds me of someone from Rwanda. Sarah Uwera. I must say she has almost the except that Sarah is a little bit taller than her, but almost of the same height and the same physique, almost similar to the stands as well. Except Sarah actually puts on an helmet. Up in the air, run out chance at the bowler's end.
Lucky chance again.
That was too casual. If she wanted to hit the ball, there's no protection for the bowler at mid wicket. She should have just hit the ball above, sealing it on, and that would have been racing all the way to the boundary for 4, but she just decided to tap it up. But she was lucky, it was shot away from mid wicket. Appeal for LBW, declined there by umpire Marvelous. If Shewa Jidagba was here, he would have said Marvelous Benji, but he's not Marvelous Benji, he's Marvelous Marvelous Oivwe made his international debut. Oh, and she has gotten another wicket again. Played across the line of the ball. Should have played in the V and has lost a wicket. And now he just sees Amazon are beginning to get the wicket. And it's, I must say, it seems like the top order batters are the ones who are doing the job. From the middle order down towards the end, it's just like they're trying to play as a passenger's role in this game. But kudos to the young Idea who bowled the last ball of the 16th over, taking a wicket, as it's now 105 for 6, 105 for 5. I beg your pardon, 100 for 5 and 16 overs. Let's see it on the replay again. Thank you, director. She leaped, totally played across the line of the ball, completely played across the line of the ball. You don't play across the line of the ball of a ball who's bowling wicket to wicket. And it's 16 overs, 100 runs on the board, 5 wickets gone. Osazwa is the new bowler from the palm tree end. Bowled the very first ball to Etim, who had to play in the V for just a single. After the end of the 18th over, it's 109 for 5. Current run rate is 6.06. Etim now on strike with the new bowler, Favor. Bowling from the palm tree end. Favor Effiong. She has bowled 2 overs, only considered 18 runs, still no wickets to Hakiti. Very well played by Etim, who is currently 21 runs off 25 balls. Very well thrown to the wicketkeeper's hand from the fielder.
Okay, the second umpire just helped with the wickets to fix the ball back. Favor Fiancé bowling the second ball. An appeal there, but this umpire looked the other way. No run either. Favor Fion set to bowl to our King's man from the other divide. She sent in, but the strike there, and the batters have a single. The pace of action has since gone down, dipped after we had the big guns of the Smashers escorted to the bench, thanks to the bowlers of oh, that was a late one, but at least the single has been managed by the Smashers. The big guns of Smashers have since been escorted to the pavilion, and now the tail enders or the middle order batters are trying to struggle to keep the game and probably take it to the end. 2 more balls. A swing across yielded nothing for the batters, but the bowler can note her head that she has gotten a dot ball. Coming with the last ball from the Palm Grove end. Favor Effiong, delivery, and it went up. That should be a catch, but dropped. Oh, that's another opportunity, but it's taken, still taken, and a big wicket has been lost in the process. What a beauty to see! A chance missed and taken in the other way around. Sadly, Sarah Item has given our team 23 runs of 27 balls, has just been run out. The Amazons has a reason to rejoice now, and I think they have reduced the current runs rate of the Smashers, and their projected score has equally dropped to 118 against 120 something that we had moments ago. At least they are keeping these scores under check such that they can chase the targets in the coming innings. Abayomi, what do you think of the Amazons girls?
Yeah, they're currently doing that. It's a chase they can easily do themselves, and they will be happy to do that, and they will be happy to have such being
From the
done. Let's see the replay again. She was waited for the ball, and you can see how she's running in. What I'm more concerned about is actually the run out. Played it up in the air. The fielder went underneath it. She dropped the ball, but she was quick to recover, threw it immediately, and look at that run out. Perfect run out from the wicketkeeper. That's a classy one from the wicketkeeper.
Yeah, they say when you fall, it's not the end of the road. Ah.
Another wicket has been taken. Not the kind of way they would have expected to leave. Let's see if we can say that again. Runs in. I think that was an LBW. Yes, it was an LBW. Oh, yes, she played across the line of the ball, and an LBW was given. Lovely piece of bowling there. You can see the jubilation from the fielder. She was happy about that. And now it is 112 for 7 in 19.2 overs. We're currently in the 28th overs. And there you have it on your screen, ladies and gentlemen. It's bound to happen later on this year. November Nigerian Invitational 2024 happening live at the Tafawa Balewa Square Cricket Oval. Hopefully we'll get more information about that tomorrow and give you the full details of that.
Okay, Abayomi, that was one of the games that we saw the Nigerian female yellow green up their games, especially against the arch rivals like Rwanda. And they went on into the qualifiers to beat Rwanda again. Thumbs up to the handlers of the girls that really proved themselves as those that have been playing a lot of cricket like we have seen here. Thanks to NCF, thanks to Edo Cricket Association, thanks to Pitt Foundation, who has given these girls the third opportunity to play the only female cricket league in the country and about the best in West Africa. Kudos to the organizers. Bowling from the forest end. Another tricky delivery, and that has made the fielders clap. Two more balls for Idahe Glory. She started with a blunder in her first over, but time can tell everything. She has 3 wickets to her name. Still under 3 overs. Abayomi, this is the time that for the boys you would have seen the tail enders or these batters whacking the ball, attacking the ball, but we have yet to see such with the girls. What do you think of?
It boils down to their confidence level. If you see the balls, you hit them. The bowlers are bowling extremely well and bowling perfectly into the line. The times they are meant to hit the balls, you hit the balls. But we wouldn't say that it is fatigue or fear that is happening to the girls. But hey, and that ball has brought us to the end of the first innings as Smashers Cricket Club posted 113 runs for the loss of 7 wickets in 20 overs. We'll be right back for the second innings. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second innings of the game. Welcome back to the second innings of the game, and Smashers are currently fielding as they will be defending 113 runs in 120 balls. The first ball has been bowled by Inisong, and she has Obeye Favor and Osazua contending to help their team out. That's a white ball being bowled. A lot of bookmakers will be thinking that this game should end up before the 10th over, but like I used to say, cricket could happen anywhere, and it could go any way. It's not necessarily that it has to go your way. That was definitely going towards the leg side. There was no appeal there, but yet they still want to take their chances. The captain of the side, blessing at him, going on to talk to the bowler, telling her you need to bowl it wicket to wicket, and that's the only way you can get wicket. Not bowling it on the leg side, I'm expecting to have wicket. Up in the air, will this be taken? Lovely catch. The first wicket has been taken by Salome Sunday. Oh, I beg your pardon, that was Esther Sunday. Yes, that was Esther Sunday. Lovely catch there. She took her come, saw the ball, wasn't hesitant, went straight to it and took the catch. That's a lovely catch there. Let's see from the replay. Thank you very much, director. And you could see how it was cool, calm, collected. Very well, good bowling. Played it up in the air over Silly Midon, and Esther Sunday waited calmly. Lovely practice catch, I would say. And it's 1 for 1 in 0.3 overs.
Thank you, Abayomi. I think Esther Sandy would be justified. She was taken out by a fielder, and now she's in the position to do the same as a fielder. And this is why we pay tickets to come out here to watch this beautiful match. Surprises, as you say, is all that we pay for. You can expect the predicted side to win, but let's see as it goes. Bowling from the Palm Grove end. Well left there. No drama. Favor Obine is the first victim to go down. We still have Obehi. We still have Glory. We still have Omosho. We still have Blessing Andrew. We still have Beauty. We still have Rachel, Favor Effiong, and Peculiar to bat for the Adolo Amazons. Scores remain 2 for 1. Sisson on a feed ball. A weak one here, but the batter played on the front foot, seems to be in line. Last ball coming. Two runs and 1 wicket to our name. Almost had it, but that was played and the wicketkeeper made a stop. Fine over there for the Smashers. Abayomi will take us through to the rest of the action.
Thank you very much, Akanemo. As it's 2 runs on the board, 1 wicket. The first over's gone. The most decorated cap player, female player in Nigeria, in person of Blessing Etim, is coming to bowl from the forest end. She has the saddled with the responsibility of the new ball. Up in the air. Oh, that was very close. I thought she had it in her hands, but the ball dropped short before she could dive to take that catch. Very well played by the batter. Straight towards point, who fumbles and allow the batters to go for a single. Very well played from the batter. Taking her time, not so much in a hurry. Playing on the front foot. Up in the air. Can this be taken? She's comfortably taking it. The second catch in this game. Very well caught there by Esther Sandy. Lovely catch. Earlier on I was about to say something, but I would hope our director will be able to show us what's happening in the net later on. But that was a lovely catch there by Esther Sandy for her side. And there you have it. Thank you very much, director. You can see the national team female coach. He's never resting. Despite the fact that the league is still going on, he's still training the national team players in the net, and in person of Leke Oyede. And you can see one of the players he has on the field in the net there. Look at him telling her, look, I'm here for the league, but at the same time I'm here to correct your techniques and all. Kudos to the national team coach Leke Oyede, ever ready, ever Mr. Reliable, like we call him in Lagos. It's 3-2 after 1.4 overs.
Nice one there by me. I thought maybe Leke thought he would miss your eagle eye, but good ones you have there. Combining two activities at once, commenting the girls here in the middle, and also went on to see what is happening in the net. I think it's fascinating to notice all this action here. And I can recall Bayomi, Leke has said he has program where the girls, wherever they are in the country, they have personal practice. I think he's helping out one of them who is doing that currently. Beautiful over just ended here, and Blessing has taken 1 wicket to herself. I think she might be competing with Lucky Piety, who has topped the bowlers board with 4 wickets so far. And Blessing is wonderful when it comes to bowling. I remember playing against her. The first time I faced her ball, it was like a boy that was bowling. Probably this is one of those qualities that took her to the national team at Bayomi. Do you think so?
Yes, it's one of the qualities. I played alongside with her back then when she was in Lagos for Pioneers Cricket Club, and I can say batting with her in the middle was not like batting with a female, but actually batting with a male. She had that cricket brains and mentality, and she knew when she needed to hit the ball. She knew when she needed to take the single, and I must say, impacting that same knowledge into the ladies has been a very good, tremendous work from Blessing Etim. A white ball being bowled there by Isang, not the way she would have wanted. She has only bowled 1 over, had 3 runs and 1 wicket. She needs to bowl it wicket to wicket, so she'll be able to wrap things up. And that's exactly what we're talking about. She's taking the pace off the ball. She's just using her wrists to try and see if she can cut the ball to beat the bat of the bat of the batter, just to get the wicket. What she needs to do is bowl 6 more balls, like 5 more balls like that actually, and then she will be home and dry. Straight drive towards covers, just 1 run, just an easy pickup for the fielders there.
Easy, Bayo says, but I'll help Bayo to make it, Bayo me rather, to make it easy on the names here. Nsisong Ifreke, beautiful, just like he would help me with some of the Yoruba names and the Bini names here. Coming again from the, okay, that was an easy bowling. No contact with the bats. Taking her football now in the 3rd over. And the wicket is down. The ball is flying. What a wonderful one. The batter should have seen that coming. Captain of the side, Beauty Ogwai, has just been dismissed through a wonderful bowling by Nsisong Ifreke. Did you see that coming?
Yes, I saw that coming at some point in time. It was definitely going to happen. If she was bowling it wicket to wicket, obviously she was going to get the wicket. And that is what she has just done in the replay that we are currently seeing on our screens. She bowled it wickets to wickets. There was nothing so special about it. Taking the pace off the ball and just bowling it there, you're going to get 6 wickets if you keep bowling it line and length like that. It's 7 for 3 after 2.4 overs.
Thank you, Abayomi. This is where the beauty of cricket lies. Staying focused, not minding the weather, not minding the spectators, not minding what is going through your mind, but staying focused and looking at the statistics of life. Current required runs rate is 6.17, but the current rate of Adolo Amazon is quite low. That's 2.3. Glory Idahi is coming in. The current run rate for Adola Amazons is 2.63. Coming in to face the 2 last balls of this over. Well taken. Well batted and well stopped. Beautiful cricket. An appeal there, and is given. Another dismissal. The 3rd wicket has just been taken, and Adola Amazons are yet to see the double scores. 7 for 3 it is in 2.0 overs. Sorry. What a surprise delivery from Nsisong Ifreke. 3 wickets on the bounce. Abayomi, I think these girls are trying to talk in the pitch, just like Sandy said, that they would talk in the pitch and that they would certainly smash any contenders of the trophy with them. Are they speaking well?
It's just one game, and they have one other game to be played, which will be the finals. That's where it matters the most. So if they are able to smash the Idea Royals team at the finals, then I would actually believe that they have come to smash everything. But if they lose at the finals, then they haven't come to smash any team. They have only come to smash themselves. It's 7 for 4 after 3 overs. Blessing Etims coming to bowl from the Forest End. Can she make it? 7-5. Olawale is the new batter. First ball being bowled as a dot ball. Very well bowled, very well batted. Keeping it on the front foot. Keeping the bat straight, not trying to do anything extra. Line and length. Full face of the bat. That's what the batter is doing. Blessing at him. Bowling a third ball. No run still considered. I must say, most of the fielders fielding in the 30-yard circle are not even really in the 30-yard circle. Most of them are in the 20-yard circle, though still in the 30-yard circle. They're just not very close to the inner ring, except for Salome Sunday, who's on the onside here, who's directly on the 30-yard circle. Every other person is just very close to the bat. I think they're probably thinking these batters can't actually hit that much, and we might just say maybe yes, because the two catches that we saw them hit were just within the 30-yard circle. That's a wide ball. She decided to go, trying to turn the hand. I don't know, I wonder what she was trying to do. Should have just kept it straight. That's what she has been doing since. Just 2 balls left.
Thank you, Abayomi. In sports, we always expect bragging and challenge. Maybe Blessing was... Wow, that was a good one. And a 2 bounce. Oh, it's not getting to the boundary. It's been retrieved by a fielder there. And I think 2 runs has been made. That was a beautiful strike. Taken off the balls of the captain. Blessing Etim. And that strike was by Osazua. 10 for 4 it is here at Yoba College, where the South Female Cricket League is going towards the end. Second match of the day, the Smashers against Adolo Amazons. Interestingly, from the organizers, I understand that Adolo was named after the place where cricket was first played in Benin. And the girls here who, despite seeing the game in a boys' school, adopted the game, and by so doing they have met one of the targets of the lead sponsors, Pet Foundations, who look forward to have equal opportunity for the females as cricket wildfire is spreading across Nigeria.
The new bowler is Praise. Fast ball towards the leg side. 1 run taken. Praise God's will is her name. First ball was on the leg side. I'm sure at this point in time she's going to be having a talk from the captain of the side. Look, you just need to keep these balls on the offside. You can have 6 fielders on the offside and just 3 players on the leg side, and she will still be bowling to the leg side. Very well played. Oh, lovely shots from the young Osazua. Osazua Joy. Very well. The bowlers are trying to look for the edge, probably helping the wicketkeeper take some catches, but the batters are very much sensitive. Once the ball is outside the off stump, they don't commit so much deep into it, except they're 100% sure that they have to play it down. But once it's a little bit slightly off the off stump, they just angle their bats straight back to the bowler. No run still considered. It's 4.4 overs gone.
Yeah, they say use what you have to get what you want. I think the Smashers are taking advantage of the agility of their wicketkeeper to make that strategy of looking for the edge. That was a bad one. A white signal by the umpire. Better bowling next time, baby. Wow, the glasses.
It's 19 for 4 after 6 overs. Current run rate is 3.7. 95 runs required in 84 balls. Praise bowling from the Palm Grove end. Very well batted by Osazua. Front foot. I'll stick to her first name, Joy. That's definitely a wide ball. She needs to keep it on the off stump regularly. No matter what, just keep it on the offside. You can have 6 fielders fielding for you on the offside, and still Leke. I'm looking at Leke from the tent right now. He's actually talking to the Smashers fielders, the reserve, and telling them, keep watching the game, just keep learning. And yet he is not done. Kudos to him. He has a very big tax this month and next. He has the Nigerian Female Invitational, and immediately after that the team will be no balk being called. Immediately after that the team will be going straight to Ghana for the All African Games. So the females will be so busy. As I had a discussion with him yesterday, he said immediately after this the teams are going straight into camp, and the camp will be right here in Benin. Very well played, but ooh, lovely throw from the fielder.
Thank you, Abayomi, for the updates. But I think that's going to be quite a tall call for Leke and his team. And for the first time, our girls are going to play this time around against the mighty South Africans in the All African Games, I understand.
Yes, you're right. They'll be playing against the likes of the host Ghana, Tanzania, Botswana, Namibia, South Africa, Kenya, Uganda. Nigeria is also, yes. So they'll be playing against those side. But a little bit of, on the flip side, we might be seeing South Africa probably bringing their team B. It depends. But hopefully we also get to see Zimbabwe as well play in this tournament. But it's good to see cricket being put in the All Africa Games. At the same time, we'll be having the cricket being played in the Olympics. Okay, quickly, we have the teams for the senior women. In Group A, we have South Africa, Namibia, Tanzania, Nigeria. And in Group B, we have Zimbabwe, Uganda, Kenya, and Rwanda. Nigeria would be starting against Tanzania on Sunday, 7th of March, 2024. Thank you very much, the director, for this information. Underground towards the leg side, but no run taken.
Okay, we just understood that the games for Nigeria will be in Achimota, that's in Ghana, where Nigeria will square up against Tanzania. Thereafter, Namibia, and that will take place on the 7th of March. No wonder Leke and his team Sarah and his teammate Sarah, they are quite on schedule to make sure that these girls are up to task. Up to responsibility to handle the task that is coming ahead of them. the Invitational in Lagos, and thereafter the All African Games, where they are going to meet those first class cricket players in countries like South Africa and Zimbabwe. Abayomi, do you think these girls will do bring up an upset as they go in against the big names?
Yeah, definitely. I expect them to at least bring an upset against maybe the likes of Tanzania. Obviously, we've had a good run with with Tanzania. I beg your pardon, with Rwanda already. Thank you very much. O's up in the air. Can this be taken? Lovely catch there by the fielder, and we just lost another wicket for Adolo Amazon. And thank you very much to our director who just passed across to me a short note making me understand that as from the 23rd of March to the 4th, I beg your pardon, from the 23rd of February to the 4th of March will be the Nigerian Invitational 2024, and you have 4 teams: Tanzania, Rwanda, Nigeria, Sierra Leone. 2 North African teams and 2 West African teams for this tournament. And the first match will be played on the 25th of February, and the last match will be played on the 3rd of March 2024. It's 22 for 5 after 7.2 overs. We'll have more discussions tomorrow as regards the All African Games and the Nigerian Invitational. But on the flip side of it, Akanemo, there is going to be the PWC NCF Under 17 tournament coming up next week in Abuja. Can you quickly run us through, because I know you covered all the regions?
Okay, thank you so much, Bayomi. 3 zones played out. They had the playoffs rather, and I think they had their team coming out, which has been a selection from all the states in the zone. Incidentally, this was an edition that had an increase also, showing that Nigeria is really keeping up with cricket activities. An increased number of states participated in that tournament, and then the finals will be coming up in Abuja, just like you rightly said. And we have this nursery that has brought up our future players coming up again in Abuja. So we will see the South, who has been the defending champions, trying to do that again by taking on the North Central, the Southeastern, the Southwest, and the Northeast, to show that they are actually the cricket powerhouse in Nigeria. That's a good shot there, opportunity, but not well taken. That was an overthrow. Can they go for another one? They have a miscommunication there, and still 1 run for Adola Amazons, who are not taking the fight so much as expected to the Smashers. (22 for 5) it is in 7.2 overs here from Yoba, and Salome Sunday is the person with the ball. Okay, on the other end, we'll still fill you in with what is going to be expected at Abuja. Lots of cricket activities in Nigeria currently, as we are enjoying one here at Yoba College, Benin City, Edo State. We will soon be having another activities where the juniors in the under 17 NCF PWC under 17 championship will be finals will be holding out there in Abuja. And since we are in the South, we will talk about the South region, We had lots of new discovery, and don't forget this is a betting ground for a lot of cricket stars in the country. We had discovered some of them like Prosper Hossaini in this tournament. I think the Salim brothers were discovered, the Chilemaya were discovered in this tournament, and are doing so well for Nigeria at the under 19, and some of them called up to assignment in the national team. Thanks to the lead sponsor, PwC. Still action here with the girls. Adolo Amazon are supposed to have a 7.4, but they are currently on 3.1 runs. They are currently on 3.18 runs rate. Not so much of a fight as expected. Okay, going back to the event that we are expecting in Abuja very soon. The PwC NCF Under 17 Championship. A quick activity that happened here in the South. We had some of those top bats that we are expecting to see them play out against other zone that came from this South zone. They include Joseph Onochebe, Goswile Fiong, Unity Oboe, Amokobio, Ozana, Bright Dame, Harrison Dio. These are some of the big names that will be seen file out against those who were in the mix for other zones. Don't forget the zones are 6 in numbers: South East, North Central, Northeast, Southwest, and of course
I can understand Akanimo that the regions can be a little bit confusing, but we'll definitely get them in proper arrangement. What ball being bowled by Isis Young. She doesn't need his whites at this point in time. He just needs to get the remaining 5 wickets, as it's just 8.4 overs gone. Up in the air, can that be take? Oh, drop catch! I thought she was going to take that catch, and the umpire signaled a no ball. That was a catch to be taken, and she dropped the catch. So just thank you very much to the director who just passed a piece of paper to me saying that we have northwest, northeast, north central, southwest, south south, and southeast. That completes the 6 regions that we will be expecting at the PwC NCF Under 17 cricket tournament, holding at the Moshood Abiola Cricket Oval in Abuja. Slashed towards gully region, no run taken. I think at this point in time, Smashers are just trying to have a swell time in the middle. A lot of people would have said this is a game they should have wrapped up. The batters are not really hitting across, are not really hitting the boundaries, just swinging the bat And you say I have an ego high, and truly I do have an ego high. Hopefully, by the last ball of this over, our technical directors and production team can show us the technical director and the coach of the national female team standing over at the net section there having a discussion. Very well played towards the end, towards the fine leg region for a single, and that has brought us to the end over. Yes, you can see it there. Thank you very much, the director and the producer. You can see Leke putting on the Nigerian jersey and the black pants, and the man putting on the white shirt and the black pants is Ishwa Joseph, popularly known as Okate. That's what we call him. And I played with him during the Pioneers days when he was still in Lagos, and he is a member of the Nigerian Cricket Federation board as the technical director.
Yes, indeed, the man behind cricket strokes, cricket bowling, cricket technicalities as far as we have Nigeria in the cricket associate nation of Africa. Thanks Babayomi for spotting them. It's a wonderful picture to see these two together, and you might be wondering what is in their discussion. I think one of them can be how they select the best of the girls to present to the selectors board. They will be entering the camp beginning next week to make sure that Nigeria's color is flying higher in Africa and for the world to see that we are actually doing cricket game in this country. Leke has also adorned the shirt for Nigeria as a player, the national team. I believe the technical director Ishua has done so, but of late he has been the person that was handling the girls before as the national coach for the female side. So I think their meeting there would certainly bring out a fruitful result, even as the girls are playing under their very eyes. Still action still going on here, and still 34 for 5 for Adola Amazons, who are yet to see, who are yet to show smashers that they're actually in contention for something. That was a good one, just as if she heard me. A good strike, but could only manage a single runs, which is good to keep the tally going. Not quite an easy thing to play the captain. Straight delivery. That's a call, an appeal, and it's been given by the umpire. That's a dismissal there. I can't say clearly what it is, but another wicket has gone down, and it is 35 for 6. Abayomi can help us out there.
That was purely an LBW being taken there. Very good bowling by Blessing Etim, the most capped female in Nigerian cricket. She saw that coming, and then she just went and did that very well. Very good bowling there by Blessing Etim. The new batter in is Uguakon. With just 4 wickets left in this game for us to call it a wrap for the day. As the time right here in Edo City is 4:39 p.m. local time. Blessing Etim sending a fielder back deep into the 45 mark. Play towards gully. 1,013 views on Creek Heroes. Thank you very much for those of you who are following the game. And what is required now is 82 runs in 66 balls, as is 35 for 6 after 10 overs. We're just halfway in to the second innings.
Thank you, Abayomi. I can see the Smashers girls doing the talking with the bats and ball, and really kept the Adola Amazons under check to make sure that they do not even cross the half-century mark. I must say this is a clear no ball there, dead ball rather. Yes, the Smashers keeping the Adola Amazons under check. They've actually clipped their wings, and then to make sure that what happened to Idia Royals did not happen to them. Idia Royals, you can recall, had a good fight from those you were supposed to say underdogs, the Panthers. I mean Pathfinders from Port Harcourt, giving them a tough challenge, and by the stroke of luck and experience they won the game narrowly. But here we see a different scenario where the Smashers, star-studded as well, has clipped the wings of the girls in blue. And now Adola Amazons require 82 runs from 66 balls. That can be achieved if they have good strikers. 5 more wickets at hand, but no bite, no sign of bite. That leaves us to look at what tomorrow's game would look like. Idia has already have one hand on the trophy by booking their ticket into the finals, and then we are also seeing the Smashers 1 feet in the final already, because things can still turn. This is cricket. So, but let's look at tomorrow's game. Bayomi, what do you think will play out like?
If we're gonna look at based on judging by today's game, I think Smashers should have an easy game tomorrow over Idea Royals, because they were quite lucky to have actually gotten through to the final, if not for those 2 loose balls that were bowled in the last over. But hey, cricket could go anyway. We could think Smashers might decide to go all out tomorrow, and then they could just go back into the shelves, and Idea could just come out all explosive at the finals tomorrow. But yet today's game hasn't come to an end yet. We still have 9.3 overs left. Up in the air, straight towards Longoff, who picks it up comfortably and just throws back for a single. But it will be an amazing one to see Smashers and Idea play at the finals, putting at the back of our minds that both team comprises of the present national team squad on different sides.
Okay, another thing that might be a decider of that game would be the team that won the toss and what they decide to do. Do you think if Idia win the toss, what do they up to do face, and how can that be a setback for the Smashers?
It depends on how the weather plays out tomorrow. If the weather stays this dry and we have a dry outfit and a dry center, definitely I want to bat first. If I win the toss, I definitely want to bat first and tell my batters, you know what, let's try as much as possible to cross the 100 mark. The moment we're able to cross the 100 mark, we'll be able to win any game. But if you bowl first, you need to put it at the back of your mind, like, look, I need to restrict this team to under 80 runs if I have a chance of winning the game.
Okay, thank you, Abayomi. They're talking from experience. Both of the field are in the field, and we have seen the games going out here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's still below 50 the score line for the Amazons. 41 for 6 it is in 10.5 overs. And here we have the last ball of the over. Taken. A light drama there, and one run played out for Adola Amazons.
It's 46 for 3 after 11 overs.
Okay, so 71 balls.
71 runs required in 54 balls. It looks like this is going to be a tall order. Jesse number 14. Salome Sunday. Pulling from the Forest End. Up in the air, straight on the ground. The captain, who's at long on, picks it up for just a single.
They're having quite a chance. Captain Ovari. Just enjoying their game. With the text Wera here behind us and in front of us.
Looking for the second ball to be bowled. Appeal for a LBW, but that was definitely going towards the leg side. There was no way that was going to clip the wicket. Up in the air, that was loose. I expected that to be dispatched. Very well played by Osazua. She waited for that loose ball. She saw it. She had the swing. Oh my word! Just one run short. That would have been a perfect two, but they were a run short. Which will take us to 46 for 6. Very well played, lovely shot, good hesitation, but they were able to pick it up back. Good one run there, and lovely piece of fielding by the fielder.
I think Biomi, beside the big guns of Smashers, giving them a very big tally in the first inning. The fielders of Smashers are doing themselves quite a service here by keeping Adolo Amazons check, and they are all still alert to make sure that no ball goes towards the boundary, and it's still 46 for 6. That short run might be painful for the call. That's a good delivery. Played to the ground, but stopped by the bowler. And it's the end of an over. 13th over on the queue. 12 gone, 13 coming. It's quite obvious it's going the way of the girls from Uyo, but they need to wrap these things up so that we can celebrate with them and celebrate with the RDO South South, talking about assistant coach, a wicket keeper, a family man, a player, a leader, Theophilus Ibodeme, who has the shoulder of a new bowler coming in, Edidion Towa. She's bowling from the Palm Grove side. First ball. No drama there. Yes, the RDO Theophilus Ibodeme has the shoulders of the National Development Manager South, who has been here to make sure that proceedings and logistics go on well for the South South Female Cricket League. Talking about the T-Money. Coach Tonye, Coach Toye Teminadi has been a coach for Rivers. The current development manager South of Nigeria, in charge of all the states below the Niger. He's been here watching the proceedings, as well as representative from the South states, right from Cross River, Akwa Ibom, Bayelsa, Delta, and Edo State. Tricky delivery there, and the wicket is down. A shot played into the air and caught with ease by the Smashers fielder. And it's like the big girl. It's like we just lost the big girl of Adolo Amazon. Talking about Joy Usazua. She's been dismissed through a catch. Interesting game indeed from Yoba College here, but I think it would have been more interesting if we had the fighting spirit from the Adola Amazons. Bayomi, what do you think of this performance compared to Pathfinders against Idia Royals?
It looks like a learning process and a learning curve for Adalo Amazon. They know they are playing against a very good side, so they are trying to play out the basics, which is play out 20 overs, and that is what they have been doing since. Even though they have lost 7 wickets, it's 12.4 overs. So at this point in time, tomorrow we might be seeing them go a little bit a step further when they go against Pathfinders tomorrow in the 3rd place and the 3rd place game.
But I must say they have to bring out more if they have to get their hands on any of the medals, because the Pathfinders will be coming out firing from all cylinders, having lost not only from for Idia Royals, and you can see the emotions that played out over an hour after the game. They were still carried by that emotion, that emotional loss, and it is the end of this over here, end of the 13th over, going into the 14th for the Adolo Amazons to play out. They can't really make a chase by me, I would say. Still under 50. Still under 50. 46 for 7. 13 overs gone.
Owanis Inyong is the new bowler from the Forest End. That's on the leg side. She needs to bowl it on the offside. At this point, I can't say if Amazon have a chance of winning, but Smashers are taking this game more so casual. Straight on the ground towards the long off for just 1 run. Full wide. There was definitely going to be a wide ball because of how she bowled it so full and outside the off stump. Full wide again, edged. Gully was just quick to actually prevent that from beating her. Straight to a silly mid-off who got confused of where the ball's going to. Lovely piece of fielding there. Play it across the line towards mid-wicket. 2 balls left to be bowled. Signal dead by the umpire. Marvelous. Up, but wide. And finally, with that white ball, they have finally gotten to the 50 mark. A dot ball. Played up on the ground for just a single. And that single has brought us to the end of the 14th over, as it's 51 for 7 after 14 overs.
By me, I think this is a moment that the Smashers should be testing the width of their bowlers and showing how disciplined they are with the ball to make sure that they wrap things up the way they want. They can detect the pace of the game. But the way they're, as you said, casual with it, it shows that they're not business minded, and tomorrow they're going to face a very business minded side, Idia Royals, who had narrowly escaped defeat. And I'm sure that the handlers of Idia Royals will be picking themselves up, dusting up themselves from this win that they could not celebrate, because it was a slight of shame to them that they were given this tough fight. So the Smashers need to live up the game by making sure that they have a tidy bowling in this inning. Didier Ontowa still bowling from the Palm Grove end, facing his favor, Ifyong. Wow, that should call for an appeal. Yes, there's an appeal, but the umpire's reaction is still as it were. Though a slight drama there. but in the umpire's eye, the ball did not wrap. That's a no ball. A free hit. I think the Smashers captain really need to give some talk to the bowlers. A wide, still on free hit. Abayomi, these are the extras that we need to show discipline, especially when our girls get to the international mix. What do you think of what they should do? We have been calling them to perfect their bowling despite winning the game already.
They just need to bowl it to they just need to keep bowling wickets to wicket. There's nothing so special about what they are doing. If you keep bowling it wicket to wicket, everything will just work out as according to the way you want it. And that run out attempt was declined there by the umpire. And there you have it on your screen, the PWC under 17, and now you can see the 6 regions that we're talking about: Southeast, South South, Southwest, North Central, Northeast, Northwest, and it's going to be starting from the 14th of this month to the 19th. No run taken. You could see the likes of Adeshola, Salim Salawu, Karim Gafar, those, even Ridwan Abdul Karim, one of Nigeria's finest middle order batter, went through this under 17 tournament. It's going to be an exciting and intriguing one. I'm sure a lot of teams will be making their way to Abuja this time next week. 4 wides already bowled in this over. 2 balls left to be bowled.
Yeah, Didion Towa is not living up like a Towa when it comes to this bowling, Abayomi, I must say. And I noticed almost a no ball there, but at least the last bounce got to the wicket line. Must say that she needs to pick up her game. I saw the captain dish out instruction from the other end to her. That's another wide. This extra can change things around in a more serious game like the one expected tomorrow. Okay, I've seen the captain still giving out instruction, but not frantic, a little bit frantic this time. That was a no ball. Yeah, I thought as much. Yes, that was a no ball situation as I suggested, and the umpires verified that. Another no ball situation still here. I think it should be time for the captain to do something drastic with this bowler. This is supposed to be her last ball, but she had recorded. That was played. for a single. Even the Amazons girl seems to lack the spirit to continue. But this is cricket, gentlemen. They have to play it all out. Sixteenth over on the way. And that is going to be taken from the Forest end. And jersey number 21 is up with the ball, ready to take that. Abayomi can give us details on what we expect from her in this over.
Lovely shot, straight on the ground for a single. This is what you see when a team is getting tired and losing focus. You could see Salome Sunday. Oh, lovely piece of fielding there by the wicketkeeper, preventing that from going to the boundary for 4. Salome Sunday had no reason to throw that ball unnecessarily. She threw it unnecessarily and had to make the wicketkeeper run all the way to the boundary from stopping that from going to the boundary. Isis Young In Young is Inamison is the bowler. She has just bowled 1.1 over, conceded 8 runs and no wickets. Seems that the wicket keeper is in a little bit of a pain, but she's gonna fight this through to the very end. Oh, very well bowled there by In Young. Mistimed that ball. That was the ball offered to be played, but the batter swung the bat very early and the ball had to beat the bat. That was straight into the keeper's gloves. Full on the leg side. That should definitely be a no ball. I'm not quite surprised that was a no ball. From the moment the ball came off her hand, we already knew that was a no ball. And a free hit. To the leg side again, but this time was converted to the offside. I think at this point in time, Adolo Amazons know that it is a tall order for them at this point, because it's 50 off 26 balls. So they will just want to play out the 20 overs and put it in the records that's on the leg side. She was quite lucky that went through to the legs of the batter. If not, that would have been declared as a wide ball. Just like I was saying, the Amazons will be proud of themselves that even if they might not be able to win this game, they were able to stretch the Smashers for 20 overs, which is something they would be proud of themselves. On the ground to Silly Midoff, I beg your pardon. No run. And it's 16 overs gone. 64 for 7. Up in the air, can that be taken? Oh, that was a catch to be taken. That was a catch to be taken. How did she misjudge that ball? In Young was the bowler. Oh, another drop catch. A half chance. Would that race all to the boundary for 4? She's chasing it down. Oh, lovely chase there by the fielder. Good slug sweep there by the batter. Straight on the ground. Would it take a single? No. The batter says no, stay. She's not ready to take that single. Apologizing to the non-striker. It was her call because it was right behind the non-striker. Across the line to a square leg. And they will just take a single. Two balls left in the 17th over. That's a wide ball. Up in the air, can this be taken? No, 4 shots into the 30-yard circle. And just 1 run taken. Oh, so unlucky. That should have hit the stumps, but it missed. And it's 17 overs bowled. 18 balls to be bowled, 44 runs required. And there you have it on the warm chart. It just looks like a descending ascending order. It was definitely not meant to happen. And the types of runs, you can see the run rate just keeps dropping and keep dropping for Adolo side. The run started early, but it just went dry almost towards the 7th, so I beg your pardon, from the 3rd to the 10th over, the runs just went dried. This is the 18th over being bowled. Dot ball.
Okay, the girls have tried so much here because we were thinking they will wrap up this game. The Smashers will wrap up this game, keeping them under 50. But they have lived up to expectations to show that they are the home girls. They've taken the game up to 70 runs for 7. That was a strike. Can it go to the boundary? I think that is very close. Let's watch out for that. That's still running in between the wickets. Not a boundary strike. But certainly the girls are still keeping up the challenge. Let's see what the scorecard brings up. Was that a 2 or a 3? A 3 it was. They seem to be waking up, but time is fast running out on them. 41 runs required from 15 balls. This is barely possible by their standard. But we were expecting the things to go around the other way. Smashers wrapping it up very early for us to have a very good party with them. But we're not seeing that coming. I think they still want them to play out the overs. I don't know for what particular reason. Floated ball there. No contact. But Abayomi, if you look at the batter on the striking end, her physique, she's tall. Looks like one of those players you should be so proud to have in your team. Sending the ball down to the boundary. That's a wide. That's a wide. Another wide from Nam Sun Young. The wide has been signaled there by the umpire. That is a boundary shot. That's a boundary shot, a perfect one. I can see applause from the pavilion of Adolo Amazons. They can turn things around if they take to punish the Smashers for giving wrong balls at this time of the game. 2 overs left. A pocket of drama in this inning, but we were expecting more. This is the return of the captain of the national female Yellow Greens, Blessing Etim, with the ball from the Palm Grove end. I think this is what we were expecting her to do way back, to tidy things up. That was a wide, sending a signal to the batter that she herself has either lost focus or tired. But let's see what the pro is bringing up again. Perfect. Perfect delivery. And played with the front foot by Adolo number 13 shirt. But there was no run recorded. Another beautiful delivery. Can they go for 2? And then it is taken. Sloppy, very sloppy. Fielding there by Smashers big girl, Esther Sandy. In a real situation, I think this would be another drama that is similar to the Panthers. The girls who were expected to play below 50, that are going closer to 100. It's now 83 for 7. Another extra yet to the benefit of the batting side. 84 for 7. Can we have them being punished for loose balls? That would be quite a drama. Another wide from a super bowler. What is going on here with the Smashers? Okay. Okay. That is a run. It seems to be fatigue, but I can tell from here the Smashers are not living up to expectations, and the Amazons are not taking the chances to punish them for not doing so. "86 for 7, a wide ball that will certainly take it. 87 for 7. Still a chance here if we can have a miracle for the Amazons, that somebody will click a couple of boundaries, can take them closer to putting the pressure on the Smashers. Can you see that? Can you see that? That's the 4 we're talking about. Not the 4. That was a superb throw that has earned a high five from teammates. Yeah, Sarah Uwera look alike. Send one long one there from the boundary. Up in the air, can there be a catch? No one there to take that on. And the Amazon batter still live on to fight another day. Blessing your team. No run there. That's an over.
It's the very last over of the game as it's 91 for 7. After 19 overs, it's 23 required in 6 balls. Can we see a surprise happen in this game just like we saw in the earlier game? Would it just be an easy win for Smashers? I think it's going to be Salome Sunday who's going to be bowling the last over as she's walking to pick up the ball in front of the umpire. Marvelous. And yes, she is the one bowling the last over. And a wicket has just been taken. Salome Sunday has just taken the 8th wicket of this innings. Another wicket. Back-to-back wickets. Can she go for an hat-trick? At this point, everybody will be saying that why did the captain keep her to this very moment? She has taken 2 wickets in 2 balls, and it's now 91 for 9. A lot of bookmakers would have been saying, where did you keep Salome Sunday all this while? And we have the last wicket of the day. Salome Sunday on her hat-trick. Can she get it this time? Oh, she misses it. The wicketkeeper was looking for the ball but was right behind her. Salome Sunday's hat-trick. She doesn't have it. A bye signal there by the umpires with 3 balls left to end this innings and this game. 22 runs required in 3 balls. It's safe to say that at this point, Smashers and Idaya Royals will be playing the finals tomorrow afternoon, and Adolo Amazons and Pathfinders will be playing the third place in the morning tomorrow. All will be brought to you live on our social media handle, both on the Nigerian Cricket Federation YouTube page and also the Edo State Cricket Association YouTube page. Kudos to the organizers, Pet Foundation, Edo State Cricket Association, and also Edo State Government. Straight on the ground, that should be a single, just 1 run, with the last ball of the over and of the game to be bowled by Salome Sunday. Join us tomorrow by 8:30 for the first ball of the third place between Pathfinders and Adolo Amazon, and the finals will be between Smashers and Idaya Royals. Is that a wide? Yes, it is a wide, and the wicketkeeper couldn't hold on to that. Are they going for a single? Will they come back for 2? Yes, 2 comfortable runs taken. Wide ball still signaled there by umpire Marvelous, with the last ball of the game to be bowled. "21 runs required off the very last ball." This looks totally like an impossible task. It's either she goes for, I don't even know what to say.
All right, Abayomi, you were almost saying the impossible thing that ICC cricket has not seen before. Neither the Melbourne cricket that takes charge of the law have ever seen. Last ball, the maximum you can expect from a last ball is 6 runs. Okay, Salome here to bring it on. And yet they go still having the last run in the game. And that, we gentlemen, we come to the end of this over. Thanks to our main man, Abayomi, who brought me on a short call to the commentary box. Thanks to everyone that made this possible. The captains of the Foresight, Smashers, Idaya Royals, Adolo Amazons, and Pathfinders from Port Harcourt. Thank you, gentlemen, for keeping faith with us by logging on and watching from all the channels we have available. Thank you. See you tomorrow as my senior colleague bring us to the end. Salome Sunday is the player of the match so far.
Salome Sunday, player of the match with a lovely innings with 20 runs off 23 balls, taking 2 4s and 2 6s. She has 3 wickets with 17 runs off 4 overs. Congrats to Salome Sunday. And there you have the handshake of both sides. So tomorrow, just like we said, we will be having Adolo Amazon against Pathfinders for the 3rd place, and the finals will be Smashers against Idea Royals. Good job to the umpires of today. Marvelous and Naomi, both of them did extremely well, ensuring that this game, even as much as most people would have expected to end early, but they kept their nerves and kept their cool. Not to forget our online scorers, Oswald. He made sure that the scores keeps going online, and thanks to our partners, Creek Heroes, Pet Foundation, for doing an extremely, and there you have it. Thank you, director. You could see Agara said the media person of Edo State Cricket Association, and there you have Oswald. He is the one in charge of the online scoring. You can see him with the phone, ensuring that all the books are up to date and all done. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and do have a lovely day. See you tomorrow.